There's a silent war that so many of us are fighting. And it's not out loud. It's the war inside. It's the battle between what we feel and what we know we need to do. It's that quiet but constant ache that whispers, "Let go." But we don't. We grip tighter. Because letting go feels like giving up. Because we confuse letting go with losing. But here's the truth that changed my life. Letting go isn't giving up. Letting go is choosing yourself. And sometimes the most powerful act of self-love is simply saying, "I'm done carrying this pain." Let's be real. Letting go isn't hard because we're weak. It's hard because we care. Because we invested time, love, energy. Because we dreamed. We don't hold on to people or situations because they're good for us. We hold on because they were familiar. Because they once made us feel seen, even if now they make us feel small. We hold on because we're afraid. Afraid that if we let go, we'll forget the good moments. Afraid of the void that follows. Afraid we won't find better. But let me say this loud and clear. You are not meant to suffer just because something once felt good. You are allowed to outgrow relationships. You are allowed to walk away from pain. You are allowed to stop chasing closure from people who were never capable of giving it. Here's the illusion. We think if we hold on long enough, something will change. They'll come back. They'll apologize. The ending will rewrite itself. But every moment you cling to what hurts, you abandon yourself, your growth, your peace, your future. Holding on doesn't protect you. It traps you. And I know you might be thinking, but what if I just need to try a little harder? What if I let go and then regret it? But here's the question that really matters. What if letting go sets you free in ways you've never imagined? Let's talk about what it costs to keep holding on. It costs your sleep, your mental peace, your ability to trust. It costs moments you'll never get back, days spent spiraling over something that no longer deserves a seat at your table. You may not even notice it at first. But slowly, holding on starts to change you. You become anxious. You start overanalyzing everything. You begin to doubt yourself. You start to believe that love is supposed to feel like pain, but love is not supposed to hurt. Closure is not supposed to be begged for. Your worth should never be up for negotiation. The longer you hold on to what breaks you, the harder it becomes to remember who you were before the damage. Letting go isn't an event. It's a process. It's not erasing memories. It's not pretending you were never hurt. It's not becoming cold or numb. Letting go means you stop living in the past and start creating a future. It means you honor what was, without letting it define what will be. It means you stop trying to change people who don't want to change. It means you accept that some chapters are only meant to be a part of your story, not the whole book. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing not to suffer for it anymore. There comes a moment when you get tired. Tired of hoping for a different ending. Tired of justifying someone else's silence. Tired of carrying pain like it's a badge of honor. And that moment, that's where everything shifts. Because in that moment, you realize you don't have to keep breaking to prove your love. You don't have to stay hurt to stay loyal. You don't have to keep holding on just because you once did. You get to choose peace. You get to rewrite the narrative. You get to stand in your power and say, "This chapter is over, and I'm finally ready to turn the page." Let's ground this in something real. Here are steps that will help you actually begin to let go. Step 1. Feel it. Letting go doesn't mean suppressing pain. Let yourself feel every emotion: rage, sadness, confusion, grief. Let it move through you, not stay stuck in you. Step 2. Get radically honest. What are you actually holding on to? A person? A version of yourself? A fantasy of how things could have been? Call it what it is. Step 3. Distance yourself, emotionally, mentally, physically. You can't heal in the same environment that broke you. Step 4. Cut the narrative loop. Stop telling yourself, "If only they changed," or "If I was enough, they'd stay." You are enough. They just weren't capable of seeing it. Step 5. Create a ritual of release. Write a goodbye letter you never send. Delete the messages, block the number, burn the photos. Say goodbye, even if it's only to yourself. Step 6. Redirect your energy. Pour into yourself, into your healing, into new experiences, into the life you want to build beyond the pain. When you finally let go, something beautiful happens. You begin to return to yourself. You start sleeping better. You laugh genuinely. You no longer flinch at certain names or memories. You walk lighter. Your heart beats freer. You stop surviving, and you start living. You stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" And you start saying, "What is this trying to teach me?" Letting go opens the door to self-love, to growth, to deeper peace than you ever imagined. Because on the other side of letting go is you, the real you, the unburdened you, the you who finally knows their worth. One of the hardest truths? You might never get the apology. You might never hear them say, "I'm sorry for hurting you." You might never understand why. And that's okay, because your healing is not dependent on their remorse. It's dependent on your decision to stop bleeding for people who never knew how to love you. You are allowed to move on without closure. You are allowed to heal without permission. You are allowed to say, "This ends with me." Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for your freedom. What you went through was real, but you don't have to live there anymore. Your pain can be a lesson, not a sentence. Use it. Let it build you. Let it guide you. Let it soften you, not break you. Because your story isn't over. It's just getting started. And your future deserves the version of you who finally let go. To the one watching this right now, you don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to pretend it doesn't hurt. You don't have to carry what isn't yours anymore. This is your permission to release, to breathe again, to say, "This pain no longer defines me." You've cried enough. You've tried enough. You've held on long enough. Now it's time to let go, not because they deserve peace, but because you do. You deserve mornings that don't start with heartache. You deserve nights that aren't haunted by what-ifs. You deserve love that doesn't require suffering to prove it's real. Let go, so you can rise. Say it with me. I release what no longer serves me. I let go of the weight I was never meant to carry. I choose peace. I choose healing. I choose me. This is Whispers Within, where your healing begins with a whisper and grows into a roar.